Alien. Earth Season 2 needs to keep exploring the show's greatest rivalry. Patrick Brown FX. This article contains spoilers for the Season 1 finale of Alien Earth. The protagonist of Alien Earth, www.slashfilm.com/92486 Alien Earth Review, may be Wendy, aka Marcy, Sydney Chandler, and the main villain may be Prodigy Corp CEO Boy Cavalier, Samuel Blenkin. But the most intriguing dynamic on the show likely revolves around neither. Most of the season's plot centers on the hybrid children of the Neverland facility. https www.slashfilm.com/19315 Alien Earth new sci-fi tech hybrids annoying, whose minds are transferred from their terminally ill prepubescent bodies to immortal synthetic adult bodies. Over the course of this season, we've seen many of the unsettling consequences of that procedure unfold. But the finale escalates the conflict to depict a full-scale military clash between Prodigy and the rival Weyland-Yutani Corporation. This corporate rivalry has been embodied by the personal animosity between two supporting characters, Prodigy android and scientist Kirsh, Timothy Oliphant, and Weyland-Yutani loyalist and cyborg Morrow, Babu Sise. The two cross paths early in the series, and it's clear from the outset that they harbour mutual disdain. This tension stems partly from their corporate loyalties, but more fundamentally from sci-fi racism. The cyborg despises the android, and the android resents the cyborg, both declaring their own superiority as the future of the human race. In the season finale, this ideological conflict materializes physically, with Morrow and Kirsh engaging in a brutal hand-to-hand struggle in the Neverland lab, leaving both near death. Though they share only a handful of scenes together across the season, this climactic battle is one of the finale's most compelling moments. And the show should undoubtedly continue exploring this rivalry in Season 2. Morrow and Kirsh's rivalry is at the heart of Alien Earth. Patrick Brown FX. More than aliens themselves, as the show's title suggests, Alien Earth is about human consciousness. It's a classic sci-fi narrative that explores various visions of what a futuristic human might look like. The androids, called synthetics in the show, are equipped with incredibly strong bodies and highly advanced minds, capable of emotions, but they're entirely man-made and thus lack certain essential aspects of humanity. Cyborgs, on the other hand, are the opposite. Humans who allow their bodies and minds to be altered by robotics and computers, until they become something profoundly different, yet still rooted in organic humanity. In episode 6, Kirsh tells Morrow, "Look at you," referring to Morrow as the almost human, self-hating machine. "How you must envy me." Morrow counters quickly, calling Kirsh yesterday's model, the incredibly irrelevant robot, and later, an old toy. Their conversation, held in the elevator after a meeting between Prodigy and Weyland-Yutani leaders, spirals into grotesque jabs and counter-jabs about how much each character enjoys killing members of the other's species. Clearly, there's no affection here, with Prodigy's hybrids potentially making both cyborgs and androids obsolete. It's been thou our namesake. From slashfilm.com/Alien Earth Synthetic Humans. Morrow and Kirsh are both fighting the tide of history, striving to assert themselves as the necessary force for the future. Morrow even references how he could theoretically possess one of the fully synthetic bodies for himself, since he has a human mind, a trait that would not be feasible for a full synth. Yet both men remain servants to a corporate elite, fighting against each other while richer interests treat them merely as tools. Patrick Brown FX. While they both get standout moments in Season 1, culminating in their frenetic brawl in the season finale, Kirsh and Morrow deserve more attention in Alien Earth Season 2. Oliphant and Sise deliver two of the best performances, with Sise stealing the show every time he appears. There's also rich thematic material tied to their relationship. From the tension between differing parts of artificial human evolution to the lifelong loyalties demanded by Earth's megacorporations. After being captured by prodigy soldiers in episode 7, Morrow says, "This isn't over," while Kirsh replies, "Nothing ever is." It's a vague, somewhat confusing response. Perhaps he's simply stating that he enjoys holding grudges. But with both characters possessing artificial longevity, exemplified by them literally beating each other to death in the finale and surviving, this line could also be interpreted as a hopeful declaration that things might one day be optional, at least for some.